Welcome to the webinar of Foundation for Philippine Progress. You are tuning into the fourth installment of our signature event series called Philippines is in the Heart. Today's event is Wikang Kayumanggi, Learning and Appreciating Tagalog Part 2. Good evening from Seattle, Washington. We also have people joining from all over the US and the Philippines. Good morning and magandang umaga. Thanks for joining us. Maraming salamat po sa inyong pagdalo. The rondalla music you heard playing in the background was generously donated to us by Erna Cruz-Louis of the American Center of Philippine Arts based in Oakland. Maraming salamat, Erna. My name is Ronald Antonio, and I'll be your moderator for this webinar. Joining me in different parts of our program is our volunteer staff team. They are responsible for putting together this webinar series. First, we have Kuya Roger Rigor, our PR coordinator. And then we have Jeline Abinoja and I, Kalalo, our project coordinators. And we also have Rosella De Leon, our executive director. Thank you very much for putting everything together to make this happen. And now for the virtual code of conduct. In our initial conception of the series, we had imagined that it will be held in person. We wish that we can gather in person and get to know everyone here. However, we recognize that these are unprecedented times and we're doing the best that we can do to stay connected. Because we know that this is an online platform, that it might be new to some of you, we want to go over the virtual code of conduct during our time together. First, please rename yourself with your name, city, and organization from which you are joining us today. For example, Ronald, Seattle, Foundation for Philippine Progress. If you click the attendees list, you'll see that there are 3 dots above your name. You may click those 3 dots, click rename, and that should allow you to rename yourself. Please mute your phone or computer microphone throughout the webinar. You are more than welcome to type your comments or questions in the chat room throughout the webinar. If you have any questions, please utilize the chat room by clicking the chat button found in the controls in the bottom of your screen. Our lecture moderators for today will be looking at the chats throughout the webinar as you follow along the presentation. Today's webinar will be recorded and then uploaded to our YouTube page afterwards. And now I invite Kuya Roger Rigor to talk a little bit about our organization.
Good afternoon and good evening. This webinar series is brought to you by the Foundation for Philippine Progress. We are a 501c3 nonprofit organization that is dedicated to empower and engage communities in programs and projects for the Philippines to secure quality health, education, and basic human rights for every Filipino. We are based in Portland, Oregon, but we work with communities across the United States while conducting our projects for vulnerable communities in the Philippines. I would like you now to see our promo video.
The Philippines, Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, Lumad, Aita, workers, students, farmers, mothers, fathers, grandchildren, nurses, teachers, doctors, "7,000 islands without enough water, typhoon prone, vast and rich lands, but the people are hungry. So we've partnered with organizations in the Philippines, nonprofits, hospitals, relief organizations, to launch the Foundation for Philippine Progress. To partner with you for a united, whole, rich Philippines. For a full life for every Filipino.
As an educator, I've always been inspired by the words of Brazilian educator Paulo Freire. Quote, "Education is an act of love and thus an act of courage," unquote. As a retiree and in the spirit of education in pursuit of truth, one cannot simply say, "I am done," especially in the midst of today's global crisis. It will never be done. More so with the Philippines in our hearts. It will always be a privilege and an honor to be committed to an organization that follows the calling for action and compassion. The Foundation for Philippine Progress continues to promote valued relief for 2 years now. The Foundation's collective vision to reach out to those most in need is both inspiring and impressive, furthering its goal of a full life for every Filipino. It has embarked on missions to provide medical and surgical needs to the marginalized in far-flung areas, mobilized immediate and directed help in disaster relief efforts, conducted community education, resources, and activities for barrios and villages impacted by environmental or socio-economic challenges. These among many other worthy actions. And because each and every one of you here today has the Philippines in your heart, we are thankful and hopeful for your continuing support through donations, participation, or volunteering efforts. In light of the current state of things the world over, we hope to foster through our actions a more meaningful celebration of solidarity with our kababayan in the Philippines, in their perseverance beyond the crisis of the times, through our work and programs that reach across nations and peoples. And so, in the words of Frederick Douglass, the conscience of this nation must be aroused, for it is not light that is needed, but fire. It is not the gentle shower, but thunder. And now to talk about the Philippines is in this Heart series, I invite Kalalo.
The 7-part launch of Philippines is in the Heart, our signature event series, is carefully curated as our own contribution in keeping the Philippines alive in our hearts. We want to utilize our platform to provide current and accurate bits and pieces about the Philippine history, culture, food, language, along with the current situation on the ground. We want to maximize our platform to get together with all of you to discuss any and everything about the Philippines and be a place where we can have truthful and meaningful discussion about what is dear to us. After all, we know that even though a lot of us are not back at home in the motherland, the Philippines is in our hearts. Scheduled around key historic moments such as Philippine Independence Day, June 12th, Philippine American Friendship Day, July 4th, and the Philippine State of the Nation Address, July 27th, this webinar series is designed to enjoin participants to learn more truths about the Philippines through the lens of historians, scholars, community organizers, and our volunteer partners for progress in the US and in the Philippines who are doing tireless work on the ground. We named our series Philippines is in the Heart to honor and commemorate Carlos Bulosan and his work. He was a writer, poet, novelist, a nationalist who arrived in Seattle in 1930. His story and work have made a difference in the lives of so many of us. Like so many Filipinos, Carlos Bulosan migrated to the US in search of a better life. His experiences and hardships as a new immigrant living in America were documented in his prolific writing and is best known for his novel, America is in the Heart, followed by his collection of short stories, The Philippines is in the Heart. Like Carlos Bulosan, we recognize that for a lot of overseas Filipino workers who have been living in the streets of Saudi, Lebanon, and Hong Kong because they lost their jobs due to the COVID-19 pandemic, They cry for help in order to continue supporting their families back home. Philippines is in their hearts. For a lot of our kababayan who are grieving the tragic loss of their relatives, who they can't even see, because of the travel restrictions, we know that Philippines is in their hearts. For 100,000 Filipino seafarers who are currently stuck at sea and have been longing to go home to their families, the Philippines is in their hearts. For a lot of our kababayan whose upbringing have been separated from the beauty of the Philippine culture and traditions and are trying to reconnect to their roots through Filipino food and learning Tagalog, we know that Philippines is in their hearts. I fell in love with the Philippines when I visited for the first time in 1992. I was 12 years old and so amazed to see the beauty of our people and our motherland. The colors, textures, smell, the flavors of our food and the soundscape hit me all at once and sent a surge to my heart. The feeling of belonging was answered and I was finally home. I then returned for an immersion trip with fellow community members in 2014 and 2019. My love for the Philippines deepened even more, and I knew that going back home to the US meant that I had to do whatever I could to help preserve our culture, support our kababayan, and to encourage others like me to connect back, because the Philippines is in their hearts too. Filipino or not, born in the Philippines or not, the love for the Philippines is something we all share. Our signature event series exists to honor that. We hope that you enjoy the series that we put together for you.
So during the launch of this series last week, we started a raffle. All of the participants of the webinar had a chance to win some prizes that bring us closer to the Philippines, including Carlos Bulasan books, Filipino cookbooks, traditional Filipino textiles, Tagalog to English dictionaries, and traditional Filipino accessories. To participate in the raffle, we had encouraged participants to make a donation of at least $5 to our work. You can make that donation online at philippineprogress.org/donation. And from last week, there were donations that came in who will be part of this raffle. If you feel so inclined, please share in the chat that you intend to make a donation, and our staff will jot down your names to include in the raffle today. And if you don't win today, in the future raffles as well. These simple acts do so much in changing the quality of life of our kababayan in the Philippines. Your names will be in the raffle basket for the rest of the webinar series. For today's event, we'll be picking the winners before we wrap up for the night. So today, to start us off, I will invite Kuya Roger to present us with the lesson.
Magandang araw ulit sa lahat. Good day once again to one and all. Welcome back to our Wikang Kayumanggi Part 2, the brown language of conversational Tagalog. Join me as we go over some of the basic patterns of the language, specifically Tagalog of Manila. Are we ready to journey? And again, through the Tagalog gubat? So, ready or not, here we go. So, I would really encourage you guys to have some paper, pencil there as we will finally wrap this up. It's going to be quick. I know there's hopefully there are more times to actually provide you guys time to get into the the lessons, but really this is going to be, as we go through the gubat, this is going to be rather quick, but significant. So let's move on. So we go to our first, again, reminding everyone that Tagalog is one of 181 current languages in the Philippines. There used to be 185, but 4 got extinct. The Manila Tagalog is a dialect, not a language, of Tagalog, among other Tagalog dialects in the region of the Tagalog region. So the Tagalog region is wide, so there's going to be some regional, terms, but the ones that we're going to learn today is conversational Tagalog of Manila. So hang in tight. I'm not going to give you the deep Tagalog, but later, as we end today's course, we will give you a taste of the Tagalog that is really deep. So here we go. So the first slide, please. Again, we went through the pronouns last time. This is for the basic passive pronouns, singular, plural, and the uniqueness of our pronouns again is that in the I plural, we, there's a word that says kami and tayo. Kami and tayo. As in English, it's we. It's contextual, but we're specific in Tagalog, without you or with you. So tayo is with you and kami is without you. And of course, when it's generic free, I mean, it's generic and what is this? Gender free, I should say. Siya is for he and she, and sila is for they. All right, so let's move on. As a review, last week we had the converting what is this? Action words, and there are 3 action words: the na group, the nag group, and the group. So here is the na group, to bathe and to being free. We conjugate them for past, present, and future. Naligo, say it with me. Naliligo, maliligo, right? Nalibre, nalilibre, malilibre. You can see the pattern there of the root word. Naligo, nalibre. In past, you just add the na in the beginning. And then in the present, you just repeat the first 2 syllables of the past tense and then repeat the root. So nali, ligo, nali, libre, all right? And then in the future, you just change the na to ma. Maliligo and malilibre. That's for the na. And so for the next set of words, the nag is no different, because nag is, it's a nag word. So naglakad, so the nag plus the root. Nagla, lakad, repeating the first 2 syllables of the past tense and then the root. And then converting it to future, you just change nag to mag. Same thing with to cook. Nagluto, nagluluto, magluluto. Okay? And that would be the conjugation for the nag. And for those of you who came in for this lesson, I think we had passed out a worksheet that you could refer to in some of the examples of these action words in the na and the nag. So now, let's go to the words. The third group of action words, You can see the is different. It's not in the beginning like in the na and the nag. The is in the middle. Okay, so you say kumain, kumakain, and kakain. And then, of course, there are words that start in vowels, as in alis. Alis is to leave, not to cook. That's a typo for me. So umalis, umaalis, and aalis. So you can see the if it starts with a consonant, goes in between the 2 first letters. So kain, between the K and the A, you put the it becomes kumain, right? Kumain. And then in the present, you do that again, take the kuma and then the kain. Kuma, kain. And then the future, what's the pattern for the future? I'm sure you can check that out, see what's going on. Yes, you're just repeating the first syllable. Kain, kakain. Kakain na tayo. We will eat now. All right? And then alis, aalis. Okay? So is put just in front of the vowel if the word starts with a vowel. Umalis. alis. Alis. Okay? All right, so you hopefully you have the three. And so now we also remember that we had two sentencing format, action word plus pronoun. Pronoun, the format two is the I format, we call it the I format. Pronoun, I, action word. By the way, if you guys have questions for me as I go, I know this is going quick and a lot of information coming in. Please go into the chat and send me a question as I go, all right? And I will try my best to answer your questions. So again, format one is start with the action, right? Kumain tayo. Kumain ka, right? And pronoun two is the pronoun, format two, pronoun, I, and then the action. Ako ay kakain, all right? And you can play around with the tenses and then just put it in the different, in these two formats, okay? We good? You okay? All right. Now there is a word, na. Na means now, already, and it's placed after the action. Look at this. Example, siya ay kumain na. Means he or she or they have already eaten. All right? He, she, or they individual have already eaten. Ay kumain na, already. So na is a sort of like an expression, urgency or okay, oo na, they would say, sige na. I'm sure you have heard that from your parents. Dali na, you know, hurry up now, right? So ka, when using ka, the pronoun ka, it comes, na comes after it all the time. Maliligo ka na, kumain ka na, umalis ka na, all right? And ka is the pronoun for you. And so ka, and there's two you, ka and ikaw in pronoun one. You notice that? And ka is always used in format one. Action, ka, right? Umalis ka, right? Na. Okay, good. So moving on. Sample statements. Here we go. Format one as opposed to format two. Look at the difference. And I'm putting here, you can see the past, the present, and the future. Okay? Is there a rule in which format should be used? Dean, there is no rule. However, that's a good question. Format one is usually what we use. It's what you used for conversation. You do the action and then the pronoun. Umalis ka na or kain na tayo, all right? Format two is usually used more often in the written form because it's more formal. Look, sila ay natulog na as opposed to natulog na sila. They have slept already. See, my grammar is even wrong. My goodness, they are slept already. That is not me. Okay, they slept already. Okay, naglalakad na kami. We are walking now. So see the na now. So in the format two, it says kami, the pronoun, ay naglalakad na. So it's just the formatting of whether you start with a pronoun or an action, okay? And then the future, kakain ka na, ikaw ay kakain na. See the difference? So, using at. At is a word for end, right? Kumain at natulog na sila. Sila ay kumain at natulog na. All right? They ate and slept already. Again, the na can be attitudinal, okay? And you will learn that as we go, all right? Okay, moving on. Now that you know how to do kumain na sila, now it would be good to start adding when, right? So these are the words that denote past. So say it after me. Earlier, kanina. Yesterday, kahapon. Last night, kagabi. All right, kagabi, not kagabi. All right. Remember your accents now, right? Kagabi, because there's a word that says gabi is a kind of vegetable, fruit, tuber. All right. So these are the time words that we will now include in our format 1, format 2, action and pronoun. All right. Everyone okay? Everyone okay? Okay, here are an example. Look. Format 1. Naglaba na ako kahapon. Laba means to wash clothes. Okay? So, naglaba na ako kahapon. What did I just say? I washed clothes yesterday. All right? And so, using it in format 2, ako ay naglaba na kahapon. Okay? And you can also take out the na. You can say, naglaba ako kahapon. I washed clothes yesterday. Or ako ay naglaba kahapon. All right? So, I'll give you a minute. The word is to clean. It's a nag verb. So, conjugate to the past tense. How do you conjugate linis to the past tense? Add a pronoun. Express it in either format with a connective of time. What is it? We had kahapon in the past tense, kanina, kagabi, right? So let's see if you can make one. And if you want to even write it on the chat, I can check you out too, for those of you who would want to do that. All right, so I'll give you what, half a minute, a minute? Okay, so let's see. I'm gonna wait for a couple of seconds here. So what is naglinis na ako kanina? That was quick. Is that correct? Kanina po ako kumain. Kanina pa ako kumain. Yes. Yes, but you're adding already pa. Kanina pa ako kumain. Kumain ako kanina. Kumain ako kanina, right? We're following the format, okay? So, good. This is good. So, naglinis is the past tense, okay? Naglinis ako kanina. Naglinis ako kahapon. Okay, good, good, good. Ako ay naglinis ako. Naglinis ako kanina. Yes, yes, yes. Naglinis. Very good, very good. So, are we okay? We're cool with the past, kagabi, kahapon, kanina. Past tense words, okay? Along with actions now. Now we go to the future. Say after me. Later is mamaya. Mamaya. Good. Tomorrow, bukas. Bukas. Don't say bukas, okay? Because bukas means open. Bukas means open. Or tomorrow. Bukas, okay? Bukas is open. Okay. And then we have the connective sa. Sa, day of the week. So in the future, you know, we will go on Saturday. And on Saturday, we say it's sa Sabado. And guess what? All our days of the week are in Spanish. And if you remember your Spanish, then your days, then you're okay. You can go to Manila now. All right. So except that, Lunes, Martes, Miércoles, Jueves, Viernes, Sábado, Linggo, not Domingo. Although in certain languages, like the Ilocano language in the North Philippines, uses Domingo as Sunday. But in Manila or in the Tagalog region, it's Linggo. All right, Linggo. Okay. Let's again use the formats for future. Maglalaba na ako mamaya. All right. Ako ay maglalaba na bukas. Again, wash clothes. You see, we conjugated it to mag. Let's see you do it with alis, to leave. And again, see if you can use the future tense now. And with the future mamaya, bukas. All right. Let's see. Or sa isa, sa linggo, sa Sabado. All right. Are we cool? So how do we say alis, the word alis? That should be easy. Aalis sila bukas. All right. Or aalis kami sa Sabado. All right. So sa Sabado, kami ay aalis. You can also put sa Sabado in front of the format. All right. We good? Is everybody good? All right. I hope everybody's good. Naglinis ako, aalis ako sa Sabado. Yes, Dean, you're getting it. I hope everyone's doing that exercise too. Okay. So we have the time. Now we're going to have the time of day. You also say tomorrow afternoon, right? Or yesterday morning, or later this evening, right? And we also have that. So the time of day, say it after me, early morning, madaling araw. Morning, umaga. Good. Lunchtime, tanghali, tanghali. Afternoon, hapon, not hapon, hapon. Evening, gabi, and midnight, hating gabi. Okay? You good? When combining time of day to depict when an action was done, we have the connective nang. Say it, nang, nang. So, kahapon ng gabi. What was that? Yesterday evening. All right? Bukas ng tanghali. All right? So now you have this combination of the nang, with the nang, I should say, of the time and the time of day. All right? Either tomorrow evening or yesterday afternoon or later. All right? But that can now be, what is this? Paired up with your knowledge of conjugating verbs. Does that make sense now? And your knowledge of pronoun. So we're getting your vocabularies bigger and bigger. Okay, let's go to the next one. Time and time of day are connected by nang, yes. So there you go. Naglaba na ako kahapon ng umaga. In format 2, ako ay naglaba na kahapon ng umaga. All right? So at this point, I'm curious, are there any questions from anyone from how we are going at this so far? You can see, I hope you are seeing the patterns, and that is what is important for now, is to see the patterns. And I don't expect you to know about speaking right off this session, but at least I would like for you to see what the patterns are like. And so once you get to have all these words, the action words, and knowing how to conjugate them in the time, yeah. Oh, all right, yes, yes, and these are the patterns. That's all it is. It's the patterns. But hey, go to Manila, go to the Philippines. It will only take you a week, and you should be speaking Tagalog. No, no sweat. Okay, thank you. So let's move forward. Let's move forward. Final notes. The specific time in parentheses can be put ahead or behind the format. So you can say, kahapon ng umaga, ako ay naglaba na. All right? Or ako ay naglaba na kahapon ng umaga. So you can put it, start the sentence or end the sentence. It's fine. Kumain na ako kaninang tanghali. Kaninang tanghali, kumain na ako. All right? So you can put it front and back. Now, the connective noun, remember, kahapon ng umaga. See if the connective or the time ends with a vowel, like kanina ng umaga. You don't say kanina ng umaga. And this is now the way it's arranged. You connect them. You now say kaninang umaga. All right? Or mamaya. Mamayang gabi. See, because mamaya ends with a vowel and the connective is noun. So you make it into mamayang gabi or kaninang umaga. You got that? However, if it ends in a consonant, kahapon ng umaga. Okay? We cool? So if you make those connections, the nang is really, really important. Okay? So far, so good? Okay, good. We will now shift gears again and move from time and time of day to positions, okay? Because now you know I ate yesterday. Now you want to know where, all right? Connective sa and nang again, okay? So let's move forward. Okay, these are the words for positions. And it is preceded by the word sa, okay? And the sa article there is equivalent to in, on, at, to of the English language, all right? So repeat after me just to get you acquainted with the words of position. Front, sa harap. Sa harap. Roll your R's. Back, sa likod. Sa likod. And side, sa gilid. Sa gilid. To the right, sa kanan. All right? Practice your accents there. All right? Then be familiar with the accents. How about top? Sa itaas. Not itaas. Sa itaas. Itaas. All right? Itaas. Middle, sa gitna. Gitna. Glottal stop. Sa gitna. And then below, sa ilalim. Sa ilalim. To the left, sa kaliwa. Sa kaliwa. All right? Sa loob, inside, sa loob, and outside, sa labas. All right? Everybody okay? All right, I want to see your chat here if you can. So I know that you're out there. I hope you appreciate this getting to be familiar with the language. All right. Okay, so we have the connective for position. Now we have the place. So we sa, position, and then noun. Again, there's the noun. The noun is the equivalent of the English word of. Front of what? Side of what? To the left of what? So we say it after me again. House is bahay. Room, cuarto. Spanish, right? Kitchen, cocina. Another Spanish. Garden, jardín. Spanish again. Church, simbahan. All right. School, escuela. Another Spanish. But the regional equivalent for escuela is paaralan. And again, that's regional. But in Manila, they say escuela. Okay? So now we connect the two. All right, let's now. Oh, before we do that, I'd like to have again go back to the actions that have, that you can connect place, a place, the connected position and place. So like, for example, to hide, tago. Nagtago sa tabi ng bahay. You see? What did I say? Nagtago sa tabi ng bahay. Tabi means the side of the house. What I would like you to see there is the sa and the noun, okay? Tulog, natulog, to sleep. Natulog sa likod ng bahay, at the back of the house, all right? Kain, to eat, all right? Luto, to cook. Punta, to go. And trabajo, to work, all right? Nagtrabaho sa itaas ng what? Ng simbahan, all right? Let's go. Let's do it. We're okay. So let us combine the action with place connective and with time connective. Now you can now put them together. Let's see, for hide, look at what happened here. Nagtago kami, and if you have the pronouns there, you can start putting it together. Nagtago kami sa likod ng bahay, and that's your place. Kahapon ng hating gabi. See that? Now you have combined the place and time. Nagtago kami, we hid at the back of the house. Yes, last night, yesterday midnight. All right. So format 2. And you can say, kahapon ng hating gabi, kami ay nagtago sa likod ng bahay. And again, that's the I format, right? We cool? Everybody okay? Is this making sense now that you see how it's getting together? Okay. The declaratives can now be converted to questions with the addition of just one word, the ba. And you just put it after the pronoun. Kumain ka ba or ka na ba sa loob ng kusina kanina, right? So the ba is a question that would be answered by a yes or no, by the way. So ba, kumain ka na ba? Yeah, kumain, did you eat already? That's the ba word. So kumain ka ba sa loob ng kusina kanina, right? Inside the kitchen earlier. Okay, there you go. Format 2. Ikaw ay kumain ba sa loob ng kusina kanina? Right? So, kumain ba. It's always after the action, the ba. Except for when you use the ka, all right? And that's one of the intricacies of the language. the ka, the pronoun for you, should always follow the action in format 1. And therefore, ka will always be used in format 1, always. Never in format 2. In format 2, you say ikaw. Ikaw ay kumain ba? You don't use ka in format 2. So one important detail there. Ka, the pronoun you, singular, is only used in format 1. Ikaw, singular you, is used in format 2. They cannot be interchanged. All right? So everyone okay? Okay, let's move on. Example 3. The adding of po to the question along with ba. Note po will always be in the plural pronoun. Let me explain this word po. I'm sure a lot of you already know this word po. Po. It's a word for respect to the elders. Opo, ako po, right? Only when you want to show respect. So in the pattern, when you say po, it's always going to be after, in format 1, it's going to be after, it's going to go ahead of ba. So, nawala po ba kayo sa labas ng simbahan kanina? All right. Were you lost? Did you get lost outside the church earlier? So, nawala po ba, right? So, po ba. In fact, the sequence is na po ba. Remember the na? The na goes ahead of po. You can't say nawala po na ba. No, don't. So I'm just showing you that the correct sequence is na po ba. Okay, nawala na po ba kayo sa labas ng simbahan kanina? And then in format 2, kayo po ba ay nawala sa labas ng simbahan? Remember, pronoun I, action. All right. Format 1, action, pronoun. All right. So everybody doing okay? Yeah. Now, the last one is, yes, here it is. Adding of the na to po and ba, right, precedes everyone. So it's the na po ba. There you go. Kumain na po ba kayo sa itaas ng restaurant? What is that saying? Have you already eaten, sir, ma'am, sir? At the top of the restaurant, right? So, and then format 2 is kayo po ba ay kumain na sa itaas ng restaurant? See how in format 2 it's different. Kayo po ba ay kumain na? So the na in format 2. So format 2 can get really a lot of changes that happens in format 2. That's why in conversational Tagalog, it's usually in format 1. So kumain na po ba kayo sa itaas ng restaurant? Right? That's what you will encounter. Okay? Now, because the word ba is a question, all right? Because it's a question in format 1, aalis ka na ba mamayang umaga? What was that question? If somebody can translate. Aalis, we know, is leaving. So what is it asking? Yes? Aalis ka na ba mamayang umaga is, are you leaving later this morning? Okay? So look at the action, or look at the format 1 response. I'll give you a minute to tell me what the difference is. When you respond oo, which is yes, hindi, which which is no. What is the difference? All right? So, aalis na ako mamayang umaga. Hindi na ako aalis. It's going to be different, okay? So, hindi ako aalis, the action is after the pronoun. Yes. Hindi ako aalis, and oo, aalis ako. So they're interchanged, okay? Moving on. Answer this yes or no. Nagte-text ba kayo kanina sa labas ng bahay? See if you can answer this. Nagte-text ba kayo kanina sa labas ng bahay? Move on. Oo, nagte-text kami sa labas ng bahay. See that? Yes, we were texting earlier outside the house. And the hindi kami nagte-text kanina sa labas ng bahay. No, we were not texting earlier outside. So, hindi kami nagte-text kami. So you see the interchange there, right? Of oo o hindi. Hindi kami nagte-text, oo nagte-text kami. All right? Very good. Keep up with me. Keep up with me. This journey is going to be almost done. We're almost halfway there. So, how would you answer oo or hindi in the ka pronoun? Nagtrabaho ba ako kahapon sa likod ng eskwela? I'm asking you, did I work yesterday at the back of the school? How would you answer that? With a pronoun. The pronoun would be you worked. Yes, you worked, or no, you didn't work. So let's see how that is answered. Oo, nagtrabaho ka sa likod ng eskwela. Yes, because I was asking you. Yes, and you're now responding. Nagtrabaho ka kahapon sa likod ng eskwela. Or hindi ka nagtrabaho sa likod ng eskwela. So you see there, hindi ka nagtrabaho, the ka follows hindi for the negative, and oo nagtrabaho ka. Right? I'm just showing you in yes or no, the sequence of the pronoun and the action are different. Okay? We good? Okay, move on. Of course, you cannot always answer yes or no. And maybe, perhaps, and the words for it are baka, maaaring. Don't say baka, because baka is cow. Baka, all right? So, again, baka nagtrabaho ka kahapon sa likod ng eskwela. Maaaring nagtrabaho ka, all right? But in the hindi, baka hindi ka. Again, you still have, maybe you did not, right? Work yesterday at the back of the school. Maaaring, so baka hindi ka. So the rule for the sequence of the ka or the pronoun is still the same. Nagtatrabaho kayo, ikaw. Baka nagtrabaho kayo kahapon, right? You all. Baka nagtrabaho siya kahapon. That's the oo. And then the negative, baka hindi siya nagtrabaho. He or she might not have worked. All right? Baka and maaring. All right. So we had the description, and then, the time, the place, And we had the question ba for yes or no. Now we call the connective for description, describing. So we're now adding more patterns here. Sa is now used to describe the place of action. Okay? Nagpasyal sina Jose sa malawak na gubat. Malawak na gubat. You see there? Malawak means wide. Na gubat. Now you have the na to connect the descriptor to an object. Natutulog ang mga aso sa masikip na garahe. Masikip is narrow, tight. Yung pusa ay lumundag sa bilog na lamesa. The cat jumped on the round table. Kami ay nag-shopping sa malaking mall. Right? We went shopping at a huge mall. And then, of course, you just add the ba after the action, and this becomes a question of either yes or no. Okay? Nagpasyal ba sina Jose sa malawak na gubat? All right? Kami ay nag-shopping ba sa malaking mall? Okay? Everyone okay? All right. So here are the list of descriptive words that you can add to the objects. Say after me. Big, malaki. Small, maliit. High, mataas. Low, mababa. Deep, malalim. Shallow, mababaw. Tight, masikip. Loose, maluwag. Weak, mahina. Strong, malakas. Cold, malamig. Hot, mainit. Far, malayo. And near, malapit. So you can now use this by putting it in front of objects. All right. Malayo na bayan. Far town. Town is very far. Okay, let's move on. Connecting rule. Again, sa malaking bahay. If the descriptive ends in a vowel, look at that. The na becomes what is this? Connected to the descriptive. Sa malaking bahay. Sa malayong bukana. All right? See that? So these are how they actually get connected. Sa malalim na ilog means the deep river. Sa masikip na daanan, narrow street. Sa malamig na bayan, cold town. All right, let's move on. Recap so far, we have learned the question nanag in the formats 1 or 2 with a question using time and place, be answered by yes or no or maybe. Kakain ka ba sa bagong restaurant bukas ng gabi? You know, we can say, oo, kakain ako sa bagong restaurant bukas ng gabi. Hindi ako kakain sa bagong restaurant bukas ng gabi. Baka maaari, kakain ako sa bagong restaurant bukas ng gabi. All right? So, are you going to eat at the new restaurant tomorrow evening? All right? So, it's just answering yes or no. Moving on. Now we go to the inaction of the word, of the action. You know that the na-nag is a format of the action that focuses on the subject. The other one that now is the form is the in form, which focuses on the object of the action. Look at this. Kumain kami ng pansit. I suppose kinain namin ang masarap na pansit. We ate pansit. In the other one, it says it was the delicious pansit that we ate. Naglilinis sila ng bahay. They are cleaning the house. Linilinis nila ang lumang bahay. It is the old house that they are cleaning. So in form of the verb has to do with focusing on what it is the action is doing. Next slide. So this is here where we actually begin to use the pronouns, a different kind of pronoun, and we call it pronoun to. Instead of ako, we go to ko. Instead of tayo, it's natin. Instead of kami, it's namin. So it's a different set of pronouns now. Ikaw, mo, and kayo, nyo, siya, niya, and sila, nila. Okay? Just to show you what the in form of the verb is. We'll go through this quickly. Let's move forward, just so you will see. Look at this. Format 1, format 2. Kumakain sila ng ice cream sa loob ng restaurant. Kinakain nila ang ice cream sa loob ng restaurant. See, that's where the pronouns change. You know, in pronoun 1, it's sila. In pronoun 2, it's nila. It follows the kind of conjugation the verb has now taken. It has now become in verb rather than the verb, right? Or it actually applies to all three, the na, nag, and the Sila ay kumakain ng ice cream sa loob ng restaurant. Ang ice cream ay kinakain nila sa loob ng restaurant. You see the difference? It's now the object of the action. Let's move on. So it focuses on the actor, and pronoun 2 focuses on the object of the action. Umakyat siya ng puno, inakyat niya ang puno, right? So the question would be for the format 1 would be, pronoun 1 would be, what did the actor do? And pronoun 2, acted on what? All right. So that's the action, object of the action in the in form of the verb. So quickly, if you were to look at this, what would be the pronoun that you're going to use? I'll give you just a quick minute. So you use pronoun 2, hinintay ko, tumulong siya, pinulot natin, right? It's the in. You can see the in there. Tiningnan mo, linangoy namin. You can see the in conjugation there. And you can recognize the nag or the Nagluluto sila, pinirito niya, nagtrabaho ako, linakad natin, sinunod niyo. Okay? Don't say sinunod kayo. All right? All right. Oh, that's a different kind of format. Move on. Let's practice this and do it together. Let's see if you can do this now. Nagpunta kami sa bahay kanina. Kinuha namin ang bisikleta. Hinantay ko si Jose. Dumating siya at nagpasyal na kami sa bayan. Iniinom din namin ang soft drink habang nagbibisikleta is nag, so the pronoun would be kami. Habang kami ay nagbibisikleta. All right? So basically, it's just giving you a sense of if it's in the in format of the verb, you use the pronoun to. And if you're familiar with pronoun 2 and pronoun 1, that would be good. So here it is again. Saan natin kakainin ang prutas mamaya? Siguro sa hardin tayo pumunta. Hintayin na natin si Sarah. Siya ay sasama rin. Tapos bukas magluluto ako sa bahay ng pansit. Kakainin natin ang pansit sa hardin? Sige, sige na, tumuloy na tayo. You can see there, if you know the conjugation of the verbs, then you should also have it in the correct pronoun. All right, so moving on. There are demonstrative pronouns that we also use in the in. This, these, that, those, that over there, those over there. Ito, mga ito, iyan, mga iyan, yun, yaon. So again, it's regional, yun, that over there, mga yun, mga yaon. All right? Few more. So demonstrative pronouns can go on their own. Kinakain niya ito. Kinakain niya mga ito. A lot of these. Inalis ko iyan. I took that out. Inalis ko mga iyan. I took those out. So these are all now in form of the verb. Bibilihin natin yun. We will buy that. Bibilihin natin mga yun. We will buy those over there. Okay? All in verbs and all in the demonstrative pronouns. Next one. So, with one object, kinakain ko itong atis. With many atis, you just put the mga. Kinakain ko itong mga atis. Bibilihin namin yung computer. Bibilihin namin iyang mga computer. So, you can see here just the addition of mga to add on to just saying the plural form of the objects. Okay, and again, it's the descriptive pronoun is conjugated with the noun preceding the object. Tinabi nila yung lamesa. See, instead of yun, right? Yung kalabaw. All right. Okay. Moving forward, we're almost done. We're almost done. The verbs past, present, and future, na, nag, and are all conjugated the same in sinira, sinisira, sisirain. Okay, but there are a lot of rules here to follow yet when we do the in form of the verb. Can you see a pattern? Okay. Okay, move forward. So the first two letters of the first syllable add in, okay? Kinain, the keyword is a kain. So how would you put it in takbo? Tinakbo, right? Lakad, you put again the in, just like the Lakad, linakad, okay? In kanta, yes, kinanta, all right? That would be the in for the past tense. Next slide. Let's do the next slide. Okay. The one before, yeah. Okay, the present one is kinakain. Again, repeating the first two syllable and then repeating the root, right? Tina takbo. Lina lakad. Kina kanta. Okay, that's the present. In the future, go to the future. All right, you put the in on the last, like kakainin. Here, tatakbuhin, lalakadin, kakantahin. But you notice that there's going to be some rules because You just don't put the in and the n in kanta. You don't say kakantain or lalakadin or tatakbuin. Here are the rules quickly. Next slide. Yes. If it's malumay or mabilis, huli, nahuli, you will have to put the H. Hulihin. Laba, lalabahin. Okay. Arte, aartehin. If they are malumay or mabilis, those are the accents that we learned before. If you end it with an H. Next one. And if it ends with a glottal stop, malumi or maragsa, you say bibiglain, tutupiin, pipiliin. You don't put the H, okay? Because you want to emphasize the glottal stop. Next one. And finally, when it ends with an O and it's a malumay, it becomes you, tatakbuhin. And then if it ends with a D, with as in lakad, lalakarin, it becomes an R. More of the details, but you know, you're getting all this. Whoa, wait, wow. Anyway, let's move on to the next one. So these are the actions. You say an action to something, right? So these are just words that are an object of the action. For example, you say, I catch the ball, I eat the fruit. Those are the action words for objects, but you don't say, I sleep. Sleeping is not something that you have an object to. So just thought I'd add here some of the words, and you should have those in your list. Linuto niya ang sabaw kaninang umaga sa bahay. Okay, she cooked the soup. All right, we're almost there. We have covered a lot in our journey. We have proper pronunciations, accents, different meanings, malumay, malumi, mabilis, maragsa, pronoun 1, format 2, the tenses of the verbs. We had the connect. We had a lot, you guys. So I hope that would provided you an overview of the language, all right? Conjugating the intenses, the object of the action. So the next slide. Before we say goodbye, bago kami magpaalam, we would like to share with you a poetic Tagalog written by author, poet, critic, and Professor Emeritus, Dr. E. San Juan Jr. So we hope you like the sound of the Tagalog in its most poetic sound. All right, so here we go. And Ron will do the English translation. Harana ng isang kasama, hinahamon ang tadhana.
Serenade for a Comrade, Defying Fate by E. San Juan Jr.
Pambihira ka.
You're extraordinary.
Matatag, matingkad, mabagsik ang luntiang apoy sa iyong mga mata.
Strong, vibrant, fierce is the verdant fire in your eyes.
Habang dumarampi ang hamog ng umaga sa iyong pisnging hinog sa pangarap.
As the morning dew descends on your cheeks, ripe with the dream.
Na dinukot at ibinilanggong kinabukasan.
Of an abducted and incarcerated future.
Nagliliyab ang iyong tapang, nakakapaso ang dingas ng iyong determinasyon.
Your courage rages, searing is the fire of your determination.
Nabighani sa alindog ang iyong dangal.
Spellbound by the charm of your dignity.
Habang lugmok sa panaginip.
While intoxicated with dreams.
Nangahas ang kaluluwang lumantad, madarang nahimok ng kung anong bagwis.
The soul attempts to bear itself, daring to burn, propelled by what wing?
Nang tukso sa bulong ng iyong labit galaw, tuloy naligaw sa paglalakbay.
Of enticements in the whisper of your lips and gestures, and so lost in the journey.
Walang sindak mong binalangkas ang ordeng mapanganib at binungkal ang landas.
Fearlessly, you framed the perilous order and paved the way.
Namumukod sa madla, buntalang motor dynamo ng bukang liwayway.
Chosen among the people, celestial dynamo of daybreak.
Kahit sumabog ang pulbura sa mundong binagtas ng iyong budhi, wala kang takot.
Even if gunpowder explodes in the world, where your conscience treads, you're unafraid.
Hawak ang sulo ng katarungan, sumusugod ka.
Holding the torch of injustice, you charge.
Siglab ng huling paghuhukom o armadong anghel.
Flare of last judgment, O armed angel.
Bumabangon sa iyong bisig at kamao ang mga biktima ng imperialismo.
Rising on your arm and fist are victims of imperialism.
Upang bawat nilalang ay magkaroon ng pambihirang katangian tulad mo.
So that every creature will have an extraordinary character like you.
Upang maging pangkaraniwan ang iyong pambihirang giting at kariktan.
So that the ordinary will be your extraordinary valor and beauty.
O paraluman ng pag-asa at pagnanais.
O muse of hope and desiring.
Sisikapin kong ipagbunyi ang dahas ng iyong kabayanihan.
I will strive to celebrate the vigor of your heroism.
Ang binhing inihasik ng talim ng iyong pagpapasya.
The seeds multiplied by your sharp judgment.
Bagamat baliw akong nakasubsob sa hiwaga ng guni-guning masalimuot, pinagtalik ang nitroglycerin ng pagnanasa at titis ng tadhana.
Though I have madly fallen for the mystery of a thorny imagination, wetting the nitroglycerin of desire and spark of destiny.
Walang makakapigil sa iyo, matatag at mabagsik.
No one can stop you, solid and fierce.
Lunti ang apoy ng himagsik kayumanggi.
Verdant fire of Kayumanggi revolt.
Humahagibis ang katawan mong lumalagablab.
Your blazing body zooms.
Yakap ang bulalakaw ng pagkakapantay-pantay.
Clasping the meteor of equality.
At yapos ng sanghaya ng pambansang kasarinlan.
Embracing the dignity of national sovereignty.
So with that, ladies and gentlemen, we are so thankful that you have all joined us today at Wikang Kayumanggi Part 2. And we would like to ask once again for your feedback and comments about today's presentation. And so please make sure you follow us on our social media at Philippine Progress on Instagram, Philippine Progress on Facebook. You can also be a partner for Progress at tinyurl.com/partner-for-progress. And involvement ranges from just being a part of our mailing list to attending our events to volunteering. Donating or hosting a fundraiser would be really appreciated, and especially for the efforts that we have lined up for our folks back home. Or you can donate through Philippine progress.org/donate, or again, these simple acts of generosity do so much in the lives of our kababayan in the Philippines. Thank you again for joining us. Maraming salamat. And now I pass it on to Jeline for our much awaited raffle. Thank you.
Okay, so I have my hat here with all of the donors from the last 3 webinars, as well as anyone who's donated today. So we have a necklace here that's hand woven by yours truly, also available on shopholoholo.com. For that, we have Helen Serafino Agar. Sorry if I pronounced your name incorrectly. And then to the right, we have Bata Bata Pano Ka Ginawa, a Tagalog, a book in Tagalog. I do not know how to pronounce that. Okay. And then we have Dean from Honolulu. So we'll connect with the 2 of you to get those items to you. Thank you so much for joining us tonight, and I will pass it back over to Ron.
Thank you, Jeline. Maraming salamat sa inyong lahat. Thank you everyone for joining us. Thank you to our board members, volunteer staff, team, and all the participants tonight. Thank you, Kuya Roger, for teaching us more about Tagalog. Thank you, Erna Cruz-Louis of the American Center of Philippine Arts for donating the original Rondalia music, which you heard playing in the background. Please join us for the rest of the events in this series. This Saturday, we have our next event, Kumain Ka Na, which will focus on Philippine cuisine, featuring Food Network's Chop winner, Chef Charlene. Please visit tinyurl.com/iheartph to see the rest of the events in the series and to register for them. We would like to seek any feedback you have on this webinar and to hear if there are any topics you'd be interested in future events. We'd love to hear from you. Please give us feedback at tinyurl.com/iheartph feedback. We hope to see you for the rest of our series. Magandang gabi at salamat sa inyong lahat. Thank you and good night.